Okay, so I'm going to check the pensive out now that we killed all the bad guys. Let's see what he's got to tell us. Oh, that's cool. It's here.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Wow. Okay.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Okay, so there was a doorway there.
More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Uh-huh. Makes sense. Yep, I need better gear, better fighting skills.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
Have I seen him before?
You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well.
Okay.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Okay.
Before you go,
Hello.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Well,
Thank
that's
you,
cool.
sir. I will look out for them.
Definitely. That's cool. So there's more magic around that we need to just discover. Pumpkins. Right. So we're back in our dorm. I think we have another token. Yep, we completed that.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm.
Okay.
It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broomsticks about the goblin she was talking to the day of the troll attack.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Okay.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
There we go.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
Right, so let's see what we can do first.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Okay, so that gives me a lot of things to do. We're not going to be short of things. So, improve your abilities. So there's a lot of stuff to do. Goblin, attend Beast class, find out what Gladwin Moon wants. Okay, so we want to do the moon. Caretaker's Lament, Beast class, Helm of Urquhart, or Urknot. That's sweeping the competition. Caretaker. Okay, we'll do the caretaker. I don't want to rush too many of the assignments just yet. think we need or rush the next step in the game too quickly because we barely got through the first trial. We're nowhere near ready for the second. I need to practice the combat a bit more, otherwise. Okay, tickle the pear. So I think I need to do a whole bunch of side quests. And exploring. Okay. Okay, so there's another chest, so there should be a key about somewhere. Not sure where. Oh, that's the staircase again. Okay. Either way, she just falls asleep on the floor while she's waiting.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there?
Mm-hmm.
Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Okay. The moon it's holding's glowing.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they?
Yeah.
It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night.
Okay.
Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Okay.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart.
Oh dear.
Or shapeshifter, if you will. Which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
Oh dear.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Okay.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Okay.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alohomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing.
Okay.
Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
So Alohomora. So spacebar F. Okay. That gets me a new spell. Let's go to the toolbar. Guess it hasn't registered yet. Okay, or maybe you just go up to it.
Alohomora.
Oh! Q, E and A and D to move the spots, rotating the dice, both corresponding gears. So. Ah, hang on. Right, so D. Okay. So that's how we unlock things. Thank you.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Revelio.
It's like, oh, okay, so there's one of those here. Casting Revelio reveals authority figures, enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected. Okay. Somebody up there. You. Reminder to staff. The Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was almost untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke, giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Okay.
Revelio.
A couple of locks. Oh, I hear a key. There's a key. That key belongs to the chest down there. Guess I need to get near to it. Sorry, sidetrack. on track.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's that there. It's a level 2. His back's turned so we can ignore him. Need to get all the way up there.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Yes.
Oof. Hang on.
Revelio.
We're too high up. I hear another key, but oops. Going the wrong way by the look of it.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Pushing my luck.
Alohomora.
Right, so was it A? There we go.
Revelio.
Mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hizzle wouldn't be so positive if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching to Master Hector's class is superb. I don't think that would... He's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it.
Revelio.
You know you can't do that.
Okay. You gonna stay there? Guess I'm gonna have to try and come back for that chest. Okay, so there's somebody there. Going to move. to move because I can't. There's no way to get past you unless you turn your back. What happens if...
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Oh.
I had plans.
Ouch. Let's try again. Wonder how far back it's going to take me. Hopefully not all the way. Oh. Oh. It's okay, it didn't do all of it. Whew. It left the other one in place. So that's fine. Oh, didn't see that. Hang on, there's nobody here. Encrusted tortoise shell. Many assume this shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on a holiday in the Ardennes. Okay, so if the prefix roam the halls at night, what time do they go to bed? Surely it would make them very tired for the lessons the next day.
Revelio.
Oh. Yeah, man. Statue of the lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. He is coming or going. Is he at the beginning of a journey at the end? Perhaps we shall never know. Okay, so you've gone upstairs. I didn't want you to go upstairs. I wanted you to come downstairs.
Revelio.
That had better not be another student, I hear.
Terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Right, so I need to go there.
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Okay, so I've got it. Come back this way.
Rather a lot like that.
So lots of stuff in this tower that...
Do I hit? I'm afraid I must root you out.
Oh dear. Right again. But I got the demiguise, so did I kind of... on the way out? You know, there's nobody here. The wrong one. Okay. We're getting there. Hopefully you can come back in this area later. Okay. We're here anyway. Oops, back. Okay.
Revelio.
Hmm. My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the streets just outside of your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about that gentleman from the ministry. Was he really travelling with Elazar and a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm eager to hear stories of this year's Summoners Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear. Love, M.
Revelio.
Anybody in here? Can't see anybody. Okay, we got a scarf. And no, I'm not going to go hunting for that just yet. Come back during the daylight, maybe we can come in without problems, but I doubt it somehow. At least now I can unlock things.
Alohomora.
Been wondering about that for a while. There we go. We're here anyway.
Revelio.
Okay. Oh, my gear slots are full. Okay. Dear Mirabelle, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to participate in a few. I wonder if you would be able to part with a few of your plants, the more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of it. Believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon, and with or without the plants, your friend Sirona. Okay. I'm back for that then, because the inventory's full. Right. That took a while. And a few fails.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Okay. Glad to help.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance.
Okay.
Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there?
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you,
Okay.
if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Right, so that's how we unlock the rooms, which is awesome. Let's see what we've got. So it's locked behind level 21. But I do need to go to Hogsmeade again. But I need to go to Hogsmeade anyway. But we'll do that next time. But let's just set the quest to that, so I don't forget. I'll be weeks. Okay. Right, so it's a little bit shorter, but rather than start on a complete new one and run out of time, we will call that an episode there.